McDonald's security guard asks trans woman to prove she's female to use the women's toilet.
So this is over in London, in Peckham, London, and Paula Griffin was in McDonald's when she was approached by a male security guard who followed her into the toilets, then shouted something and demanded to see her passport when she came out. She produced her passport, which says that she is female. I have comments. I have questions. I have a lot of things. But first of all, I want to know this. What kind of fucking McDonald's do you have where you need to have a security guard? I mean, it's 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onion on a sesame seed bun. It ain't fucking Fort Knox. So why do you have a security guard in a McDonald's? Second of all, why does said security guard have the authority to follow a random woman into the restroom?
And he was a male security guard, too. That should be a violation right there. Like,
yeah. And third, and most importantly, what the fuck does it matter? Because this guy was judging her based on her appearance.
Mm-hmm.
And based upon that appearance, he decided she was not feminine looking enough.
And here we go with the gatekeeping of what femininity is and the trouble that's going to come to cis women from all of this horrible, horrible idealism from conservatives.
Yeah.
It's going to get much worse before it gets better.
Here's the thing.
That this is actually a trans woman that this happened to, but we've talked about some stories where similar things have happened to cis women.
And for me, look, I am a huge, huge proponent of the philosophy of choices and consequences. You know, that's what I live with. I chose to live my life publicly and outwardly as a transgender woman. I accept the consequences of that. That means, one, I get euphoria when I'm looking fucking hot, you know? Secondly, I accept that I'm constantly going to be ridiculed or mocked or somehow invalidated or diminished by people who are too small-minded to give a rip.
Mm-hmm.
But when feminists go to the point of saying transgender women cannot be allowed into women's spaces, and the only criteria that they have to determine that is only based upon appearance, then when transgender women are no longer a threat to cisgender women's spaces, what are they going to do with cisgender women who don't pass the criteria of femininity?
Mm-hmm.
They have set the feminist movement back 200 years. And they are going to be looking at a self-imploding system where they can no longer be able to call themselves feminists because they will have set a gatekeeping standard within their own movement that says certain women cannot be a part of this because they don't look womanly enough.